them is either in a fight with another alligator or got hit by a boat. They do not grow their tails back. They can, at most, they can grow 1 to 2 inches. This guy has been like this for a couple years now, so he's doing quite well. It just takes him a little bit longer to get to wherever he's going. He'll do a very dramatic twist when he goes to get in the water. We are still following the manatee up on our left side up there. It's already about where the plants stick out the furthest. Up there on the north side. They come up for a breath of air. It's going to be really high out of the water just because of the waves today. And people don't think that they can swim quickly. Yes, they can. They can swim up to 20 miles an hour for very short bursts. Their cruising speed, though, that they usually like is around 5 to 8 miles an hour. Usually not 3 to 5 miles an hour. So they like to hang out in water depths of 5 to 8 feet. We don't have that here, so. And they can go through water as shallow as 1 foot. All the palm trees you've been seeing out here today, that's cabbage palm or sable palm. It is our state tree here in Florida. However, palm trees are actually considered a type of grass and not a real tree. Have you ever had heart's palm in your salad, your pasta, your pizza? People call it swamp cabbage. It does come from those trees. They harvest it right where the palm fronds go into the tree trunk. And yes, harvesting the hearts and palms does kill the tree. You're essentially taking the heart out of the plant. I want to say it is good. We still have our great egret and the plants there on the left side. And something we haven't seen out here yet today are bald eagles. So our bald eagles in this tiny part of Florida are migratory. Other parts of Florida, they have resident eagles year round. So if there's a garbage dump or a landfill, most likely it has an eagle living somewhere nearby it. Florida is in the top 4 states for having the most nesting pairs of bald eagles. Alaska is number 1, 2 is Florida, 3 and 4 flip-flops back and forth, Minnesota and Wisconsin. It's our osprey that just dove for a fish on the left side. Now, our eagles always return in September. Nesting season for them started October 1st. And eagles, when they're born, they're actually light gray in color. Then they start to turn brown. They get a mottled coloration too, where they're almost brown and white spotted. And then the closer they get to 4 to 5 years of age, just the closer they actually get to the full white head, white tail. Now, their name implies that they have a bald spot, and they actually got their name from an Old English word that was spelled B-A-L-D-E, and it meant white. So they got their name for the white head, not an actual bald spot. We do have another alligator that's going to be on our right side over here. It's kind of between us and where that last house is. Maybe about halfway across from the boat to the house. Heading the same direction we're going. See his head and then further back out of the water. Oh, no. Sun cut off the lumps, a little harder to see. Out of that reflection, you might be able to see him better. So he's going to be over your right shoulder here. Okay. Hopefully a 7-foot gator.
7 foot.
Between us and the chairs on the bank. And one last very useless fun fact for you guys about alligators. They can have up to 80 teeth in their mouth at one time. If one of them breaks, falls out, gets worn down, they grow to one the next place. If that new tooth breaks, falls out, gets worn down, they grow another new one in its place. So they are constantly replacing their teeth throughout their lifetime. 103,000 of them. And if you wonder how they know when it's time to replace the tooth, their teeth are hollow, so it makes a hole in there, and then they start to feel their gums and their body knows it's time to replace that tooth. It is a very quick process. They'll have a brand new tooth in their mouth anywhere from 24 to 48 hours later. But they don't have unlimited teeth, so once they go through that 1,500 to 3,000, they don't get any more. So you could potentially find a tooth